I want to see if you noticed something in this clip from the new season of Love on the Spectrum.
Oh, that show is so moving. Yeah, show me.
So I just introduce myself?
Yeah, go for it.
Hello, I'm Connor. I live in Georgia. And I'm interested in starting a romantic relationship.
And what does autism mean for you?
Well, for me, it means, in short words, a more vivid imagination. I know that sounds corny, but it's how I feel about it.
Did you notice that?
Notice what?
Okay, I'm gonna play you a clip from another Netflix dating show, Love Overboard.
I am the quintessential British Prince Charming. Handsome, intelligent, humble. Oh, just quickly, what does quintessential mean? If I was an animal, I'd probably be a giraffe, because I've actually got a really long neck. And I think I'm very proud of my body.
Okay.
Now hang on a minute, just see if you can spot any differences here.
Hello, I'm Connor. I live in Georgia. And I'm interested in starting a romantic relationship.
And what does autism mean for you?
Well, for me, it means, in short words, a more vivid imagination. I know that sounds corny, but it's how I feel about it.
You changed the music, but he's still so much more awkward than the muscly dude.
Is he though? Watch again.
I am the quintessential British Prince Charming. Handsome, intelligent, humble. Oh, just quickly, what does quintessential mean? If I was an animal, I'd probably be a giraffe, because I've actually got a really long neck.
You're just manipulating the...
Manipulating a person to seem either more awkward or more empowered just by changing the music. So the approach of Love Overboard was to choose music that made their participants seem cooler and sexier, while Love on the Spectrum chose music that deliberately made autistic people seem more awkward.
Okay, but the dude from Love on the Spectrum is still awkward even with the cooler music.
Is it just that he's awkward, or is it you who feels awkward?
Huh? What?
Yes, there is a speech difference, and yes, he doesn't exude self-confidence, but you are who feels awkward about his awkwardness.
Well, then it's just that Muscle Dude makes you feel more awkward.
I'm saying each show frames each participant's awkwardness differently. One presents vanity as cool and desirable. The other presents humility as mockable and pitiful. But I can sure as hell tell you which one I'd rather date.
So you're saying Love on the Spectrum deliberately tries to make the autistic participants seem more awkward?
Let's look at another clip.
Right, I'm on.
See how they paint her as a powerful, sexy woman who simply has a human, awkward moment. But how does Love on the Spectrum choose to introduce a badass animation company CEO before her date?
In Venice Beach, Danny is arriving for her blind date.
Let's try that again with the Love Overboard music.
In Venice Beach, Danny is arriving for her blind date.
See how they could have used empowering music but allowed for awkward moments only to come back to empowering again? We want the audience to connect with autistic people as equals, not as oddities to be pitied or laughed at.
I think you're making a big deal out of a minor thing. In a different context...
Okay, let's take the Love on the Spectrum music and put it in a different context.
The progress we're making to invest in America and American workers and American products. Invest in America, that's what we're doing. Bringing work, opportunity, and hope to the people and communities all across this country. Just last week, we saw the biggest jump in 30 years in how positive consumers are feeling about the economy.
Does the music music sound like it is painting old Joe in a positive light? Does it set a romantic mood?
No, but...
Now you tell me, if you were wanting a TV show to represent your disability to the world, when a lot of the abuse and bullying that you receive about your disability is because people treat you as being socially incompetent, would you want this music to represent the entirety of your community?
No.
No! I think Netflix needs some major disability representation training. Or maybe retraining.